The truth story of Hetian Jade. In the heart of a bustling marketplace in a quaint village, there stood a small, unassuming antique shop named Eternal Treasures. Its owner, an elderly man named Lao Chen, had spent his entire life collecting and curating rare artifacts from across the world. Among his prized possessions was a delicate Hetian Jade bracelet that exuded an air of mystique. The bracelet was carved from a single piece of Hetian Jade, its translucent green hues appearing to capture the very essence of nature itself. It was adorned with intricate patterns of intertwined vines and delicate blossoms. According to Lao Chen, the jade had been sourced from the distant mountains of China and was said to possess magical properties. Local legends whispered that the bracelet was crafted by a skilled artisan who had a deep connection with the natural world. It was believed that wearing the bracelet would bring the wearer not only beauty and elegance but also a heightened sense of awareness and a deeper connection to the environment. One day, a young woman named Li Wei entered the shop. Her eyes were immediately drawn to the Hetian Jade bracelet resting on a velvet cushion, its green glow reflecting in her curious gaze. As she reached out to touch it, Lao Chen approached with a knowing smile. "Ah, the Hetian Jade bracelet," he said, his voice carrying a hint of mystery. "Its history is woven with tales of wonder and enchantment." Li Wei listened intently as Lao Chen recounted the legends surrounding the bracelet. She was captivated by the idea that this exquisite piece of jewelry could offer a connection to the natural world that she so deeply admired. Drawn by the allure of the Hetian Jade bracelet, Li Wei decided to purchase it. As she slipped it onto her wrist, she felt a gentle warmth spread through her veins. The jade seemed to pulse with life, and a serene energy enveloped her. In the days that followed, Li Wei began to notice subtle changes in herself. She found herself more attuned to the rustling leaves, the chirping of birds, and the gentle whispers of the wind. The colors seemed more vibrant, and she felt an inexplicable sense of peace whenever she wore the bracelet. One afternoon, as Li Wei was walking through a nearby forest, she heard a soft cry coming from the underbrush. Following the sound, she discovered a wounded baby bird. Without hesitation, she carefully picked up the fragile creature and cradled it in her hands. As Li Wei held the bird, she felt a surge of empathy and compassion, as if her connection to nature had deepened even further. With a gentle touch, she began to tend to the bird's injuries, using leaves and twigs to fashion a makeshift splint. Weeks turned into months, and the bird, now named Jade, flourished under Li Wei's care. Their bond was unbreakable, a testament to the bracelet's enchanting influence. Jade's once broken wing healed, and with a flutter of gratitude, it soared into the sky. Li Wei's story spread throughout the village, and the legend of the Hetian Jade bracelet grew. People came from far and wide to visit Eternal Treasures, hoping to experience the bracelet's magic for themselves. Lao Chen smiled as he watched each person's eyes light up upon wearing the bracelet, knowing that its true power was not just in the jade itself, but in the connections it helped forge with the world around them. And so, the Hetian Jade bracelet continued to weave its enchanting spell, reminding all who wore it that true beauty and magic could be found in the simplest of connections, with nature, with creatures, and with each other. As the years passed, the village of Eternal Treasures flourished, becoming a destination not just for travelers seeking the magic of the Hetian Jade bracelet, but also for those seeking a deeper connection with the world around them. Lao Chen's shop became a sanctuary of stories, where the tales of the bracelet's impact intertwined with the experiences of each person who had worn it. Li Wei's bond with Jade, the once injured bird, continued to thrive. Jade had become a symbol of resilience and the profound connections that could be forged through empathy and care. Li Wei often found herself walking through the village with Jade perched on her shoulder, their shared presence a reminder of the beauty that emerged from compassion and understanding. People who had once been strangers found themselves united by their shared experiences with the Hetian Jade bracelet. They formed a community of kindred spirits who saw the world with new eyes, appreciating its intricate details and feeling a sense of responsibility to protect and preserve it. Word of the village and the bracelet's magical aura spread to even the most distant corners of the world. Scholars and seekers of wisdom began to visit, drawn not only by the stories but also by the hope that wearing the bracelet would awaken their own sense of connection. They came seeking guidance from Lao Chen, who, with his gentle wisdom, helped them understand that the true power of the Hetian Jade bracelet came from within themselves. The bracelet merely acted as a catalyst for recognizing and embracing their own innate empathy and connection to the world. As the bracelet's influence continued to spread, it became a symbol of hope and a call to action for environmental awareness and preservation. Villagers and visitors alike engaged in projects to clean up the surrounding landscapes, plant trees, and support local wildlife. The Hetian Jade bracelet became a token of unity, reminding everyone that small actions, when connected, could create a ripple effect of positive change. And so, the story of the enchanted Hetian Jade bracelet became a legend in its own right. A tale of how a simple piece of jewelry had the power to awaken a sense of wonder, empathy, and responsibility within those who wore it. The village of Eternal Treasures stood not just as a place to obtain a beautiful adornment, but as a living testament to the enduring magic of human connection and the remarkable influence that a single act of kindness could have on the world.